exercises today. So this is going to help anyone with their warm-up for lifting, or if they have a mildly stiff back. Now, as a disclaimer, if you have any severe back pain or been diagnosed with any herniated disc or sciatica, then seek further advice before doing these exercises. So like I said, this is only for people with mildly stiff backs and some more tools to warm up your core to help with your back when you're lifting. First thing I'm going to start off with is something called the McGill Big. I recommend everyone to go onto Squat University website and read their article about the McGill Big 3. So as it entails, 3 exercises. First one is a curl up, second one is a side plank, and then the third one is a bird dog. So I'm going to run through all those exercises and I'm going to show you a couple more that you can do as well. Now with the curl up, it's a little bit technical, like all of these movements, but just take your time. So what you can do is place your hands on the lower back. So this is going to ensure that your spine stays neutral. One leg is going to come up, your head is going to come off the ground, but only to be in line with your spine. So it's not dipping backwards and it's not exaggerated all the way up. It's just come to that point when it's in line. Okay, without moving the lower back, which is the difficult part, you're going to curl up and hold for 8 to 10 seconds. Now this movement itself can cause a flare up of the back if you do move the lower spine, but it's just taking your time. It's about a lot of practice to curl up without moving the lower back and hold. In terms of rep ranges, it depends how advanced you are or how strong you think your core is. So I'd go anywhere between 2-3 sets, 10-second holds to begin with, and then just slowly increase the time. Second exercise is going to be a side plank. So a modified version would be on your knees and then lifting yourself up. Make sure the hip is pressed forward and your hips are in line and not rotating, same with your shoulder. So everything is nice and square, nice and straight. So the progression from that is your legs fully extended. So you can help stabilise by putting one leg in front. Again, make sure the hips are extended forward, your shoulder is in line with your elbow, and you're not rotating at the upper body. Again, 8 to 10 seconds, 2 to 3 sets. Make sure you do that one each side. The last one, the McGill Big 3, is called the bird dog. So you are in a all-4 position, and you're going to extend the opposite arm and opposite leg. Again, try not to rotate, try not to dip the lower back, which a lot of people do. So we need this position first, squeeze that core, and then extend opposite arm, opposite leg, again hold, 8 to 10 seconds, come back in, and swap. So that is the McGill Big 3. Go on to the Squat University website first, read through their article. This is just a few pointers for those movements. The other 2 that I want to add in additionally, which some people might find helpful, is a cat camel. So from here, you're rounding your back as much as you can, and then you're dipping the back. So on the dip, don't over exaggerate it, only go to a range of motion which is comfortable for you. And if you notice, the head follows what the spine is doing. So I'm looking up as I'm dipping the back, and I'm tucking the chin in as I'm arching. 10 to 20 repetitions. Again, don't exaggerate the range of motion. Will help some of you. And the last one is a pretty advanced core and ab exercise. But I'm going to break it down so it's a dead bug. So we have done this before. So laying on your back, arms up, legs 90-90, and you're squeezing the core as hard as you can, flattening your back out onto the floor. So to begin with, just bring one arm back behind you, back up, and then switch to the opposite side. Once you get comfortable with that, then one leg at a time, not letting the back come off the floor, so it's staying pressed in at all times. And then lastly, it's opposite arm and opposite leg. You can tell by my voice, I'm trying to squeeze my abs as hard as possible to keep that back flat. Now try all those exercises and then let us know in the comments below if it helps.